The Tao Daily Tarot just around the corner, of course. Let me give you a little heads up. This is critical. Pay attention. Activate that link to your higher power. You will need it over the next 6 to 12 months. Click into that higher power. Don't pass up this opportunity because it's all about your future. I'll have details for you coming up in just a moment. Well, hello and welcome back yet again to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here. First timer, long timer, or cross watcher. Makes no difference. Thrilled to have you here with me. Alrighty, so for the first timers, let's give you a quick little rundown. This is an archetypal reading. I do 8 to 10 cards, that's it. Don't do a whole spread here because very often I have noticed more cards make for a more confusing reading. And this is the Tao Daily Tarot, which means simple, direct, alrighty, clean. So that's why I don't predict. Predicting kind of puts you in a position where you're waiting for somebody to do something to happen, something outside of you to kind of come together. That will happen in life normally, but what I focus is on one key frequency that is surrounding you right now that is critical to you navigating your life. Remember, the Tao, simple, direct. I also do something called the Hyper Shuffle. I'll show you that in a minute. And I try to get the reading in about a 10-minute window. More is not better, certainly not always. And if you have a table full of cards and you're doing an hour and a half reading, man, there are so many messages out there to sort, it gets difficult. So direct, clean, clear, the Tao principle. Alrighty, I mentioned just a moment ago something called the Hyper Shuffle. Let me show you. And there you go. There is the Hyper Shuffle. So let's get to today's Tao Daily Tarot reading. Remember I mentioned one frequency focused above all else? Because this is the one that's going to be your guiding principle for the foreseeable future. Higher power. Kind of interesting. We're heading into a Mercury retrograde period. In October we have 4 planets going retrograde to forward again. October is going to be a huge month. Okay? Very important. And through all of that, you have to keep in mind that you have a connection to a higher power. Next 6 months or more could be a real cosmic roller coaster ride. So pay attention to the fact you have the connection to a higher power. Now you can tap in, you can tap out. Your choice. Alrighty? But that's what you have. You have this link to the higher power. Believe me, you're going to appreciate that fact. We move to the energies of coming and going, and we're focused on the moon. Alrighty? The moon sheds light, but it is reflected light. You don't quite see everything, and so you have to lean on your intuition. And that is key at this moment. To realizing that you have that link to the higher power, you have to use your intuition. It will guide you. Alrighty? And you're really going to have a chance to lock in at the new moon coming up, and I think in a little over a week from now. So keep that in mind. The higher power, the intuitive link, and a little bit of self-love doesn't hurt either. Ace of Cups coming and going energy. Ace of Cups, like all aces, is the beginning of the journey. And so invariably, I always look at it as being defined by you and your experience. Ace of Cups means learning to love yourself. Easy to say, very hard to do because we're not programmed that way. But this is part of your higher power link. Very important. Know, understand, intuit that you must love yourself. This next year, as I said, is going to be a tough one. The next 12 months are going to be really tough. You have to tap into that higher power, and you do that by loving yourself, because what you're thinking many times, or the information that you're getting many times, is baloney. It's false. and it causes you great pain. However, the Ten of Swords says that has been the story up until recently. This next 6 to 12 months, it's over. You are going to get more accurate information. You're going to see a positive future. You're going to change your thought patterns, in large part because you're going to depend on your intuition. Also, in large part because you are learning to love yourself in a true, honest manner. And that's all part of the higher power connection that you have. That, again, you can tap in, tap out, your choice. I'm telling you, I would tap in. We got a real roller coaster ride ahead of us. Now, this roller coaster ride, it's going to take a while. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Things you value, you're working on, you're moving forward, but the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest of all the knights. But he gets there. He's the only one that gets to his destination. So, the Knight of Pentacles tells me that the next 6 to 12 months is going to be a heck of a journey. And what will sustain you is that higher power link. Okay? Very, very important. We move now to the magnifier cards. Six of Pentacles, again, we're emphasizing the idea, your value system, and reciprocity. That's really what the Six of Pentacles is all about. Being fair, sharing. Okay? And you start with yourself. Make sure that your values reflect you, help you. At that point, you can start to help others. Very, very important in the year ahead. I promise you for sure. Next magnifier card, Justice. Major Arcana. Very, very important because justice, well, of course the name I guess says everything, but it's fairness, it's law, it's clear logic, it's truth, it's balance. Truth and balance, two things that have been missing from most people's lives for the past year or two. It is coming. It is coming. Knight of Pentacles says it's going to come slowly, again, over the next 6 to 12 months. But if you tap into that higher power, you can make it. That's your stability, knowing that you have that higher power connection. We go to the vice versa cards. They're, I think, all in reverse. We have the Three of Wands, looking out towards the future. That's what you're doing. And because the vice versa card is in reverse, means you're not necessarily doing anything about it. I don't know that you can. He's waiting to see something on the horizon. That's what you're doing. Waiting to see something on the horizon. When things begin to clear, as they will, you will know what you have to do. You will know how to plan better. But you need that higher power link. Then we got the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands normally talks about defiance, taking a stand, okay? Taking the offensive, no more. But he's in reverse. So this is telling me that you are ready to take a stand once you get a little clearer picture of the future. Okay? You're ready to stand up and to do it, but right now you're just preparing to get ready to take that stand and move forward. As soon as you get some information, you will be ready to leave the choppy waters that you've been in for a while and move to calmer waters, happier waters. And you see the swords in the boat. That's clear information. That's clearer thinking. That's information coming in that you can depend on. Again, beginning in October, you have to make sure you are aware and exercising. You're plugged into that higher power. Because the next 6, maybe 12 months, you are going to need that link to the higher power. But it will get you where you want to go. Alrighty. Very, very, very positive read, very powerful read. We're coming into powerful times. Please like, share, subscribe. Remember always, how am I doing this? Right there? Yeah, okay. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. That means, of course, that the folks at YouTube will go, oh, geez, you like it. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it growing. That's the whole idea. Thank you very much for helping me. Thank you very much for your support. I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. I will have a new one for you tomorrow. But until the next time you and I have a chance to get together and talk tarot together, blessings.